If you're running a 35 by 1250 or larger tire on your Bronco and you're having troubles with fitting the spare tire on the back, well then adding Rough Country's spare tire relocation mount would certainly be a smart move. Now this heavy duty steel mount will allow for a 35 or even a 37-inch tire and can be had for right around that $100 price point. Install will get a pretty standard 1 out of 3 wrenches here on the difficulty meter and take about 30 minutes or so to complete from start to finish, as we'll demonstrate for you guys later in the video. So we all know the stock spare tire carrier on the Bronco can accommodate a pretty large tire. In fact, up to a 35-inch tire from the factory as seen on those Sasquatch equipped rigs. But once you start getting into some of the meatier aftermarket mud terrain, 35 by 1250s or 37s, interference from the rear bumper starts to become an issue. And that's where Rough Country's bracket comes into play. When installed, it will essentially move that spare tire out away from the tailgate a little bit, but also up 2 inches as well. Now that's gonna help gain enough clearance for those larger, wider spare tires. Now, as the bracket sits now, it will accommodate a larger, wider 35 without issue. However, if you did want to use this for that 37-inch spare that we mentioned earlier, you could, but Rough Country states that you will also need to run their tailgate reinforcement bracket as well, which of course you can find here at XT if you're interested. Now the bracket itself is extremely sturdy and made from solid plate steel here, guys, finished off in, I would say, a lightly textured black powder coat, and that's gonna help resist any corrosion over time. Now the kit does include all of the necessary hardware to get everything installed, which by the way, is gonna be a very straightforward job, guys. This thing's gonna live basically between the tailgate itself and your actual spare tire carrier, and everything bolts into place. No cutting, no drilling or permanent modification needed. But to give you a better idea of just how things will come together here, why don't you check out our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now.
Tools we use for our install: an electric ratchet or a ratchet will do just fine, a 1/2-inch wrench, a 13mm socket, and a plastic trim removal tool. Hey guys, again, this is gonna be a very simple install as Justin stated. We're gonna start by opening up our tailgate and disconnecting our third brake light as well as rear backup camera. Grab your plastic trim removal tool and start on the inside of the panel. Go ahead and pull that away, exposing the wires that you need to disconnect. Now disconnect both harnesses located in the top of the tailgate. And push your harness grommet through the front of the tailgate. Now taking your 13mm socket, remove the bolt holding on your tire carrier. With our factory tire carrier removed, we can place our relocation bracket onto our tailgate using our stock hardware. Now that your relocation bracket is mounted up, we can now take our spare tire carrier and mount that onto our bracket. And using the kit provided hardware, we'll put it all together. With a 1/2-inch wrench and your 13mm socket, tighten your hardware down. Now feed your wire harness back through your tailgate. Replug in your third brake light as well as rear view camera. And replace your cover panel. And now that's going to wrap up for our review and install of the Rough Country spare tire relocation mount fitting your 21 and newer Bronco. For more videos just like this, keep it right here at extremeterrain.com.